Maybe a little quieter. I think that's about 1 pixel quieter. Maybe 1 more pixel. A little too quiet. Hopefully this music won't drive everyone nuts by the time the stream is over. Good enough. Okay. This is Barley 19, and today we're going to be playing Infinite Craft. I have a few videos up on this at this point. I think we're getting kind of towards the end of what I can do in terms of videos, in terms of kind of the direction I've been going. So we're gonna play around here a little bit and see if we can come up with a few more ideas for putting together another video or two. Hopefully we can get that out before this kind of starts to fade from being popular. This kind of feels like it's gonna have I don't want to say it's gonna be a short shelf life, but it seems like, you know, once people start or stop being able to get first discoveries pretty often, I think some of the appeal of the game is going to start going away. So I'll have to find some other ways to do things, try to figure out other things to kind of make this all work, make a video that's entertaining. So I've got basically, at this point, the result of the Hololive Minecraft server video. Typically what I'll do is I'll start from nothing just to make sure I'm kind of got things going in a way that everyone can follow. But for now, I think we're going to start off just making the sausage. So I scope this out a little bit. I think it's just waifu and sand to get sandwich. Let's see, and there was I think sandwich and volcano for some reason to get ham. Ham and see, it was ham and human. Yeah, that's hamster's pretty good. We gotta keep an eye on that. This is unfortunate long pork connotations. So we'll just elide over that. And then dog and fire gets you hot dog. And then hot dog and pig gets you sausage. So the sausage has been made. Anyways, a couple of other things. Let's see, what was that? Recipe was, let's see, it was earth and cute, I think is what we want. Get you bunny. And then my other things are kind of interesting. Cute plus server gets you waitress. And then cute plus waitress gets you Hooters. And cute plus Hooters gets you owl. So if you're trying to get Mume, or full name Nanashi Mume, that might be useful. Mume actually shows up kind of early with Hololive stuff, but she's basically just get Mume, you don't get the full name. That kind of happens a lot with the Hololive characters, is that, you know, for streamers, you know, if it's just like just the name, like the first name and not the full name for a lot of stuff. Yeah, so another thing, so basically kind of my ideas for what to do next is to kind of either have just an assortment of odd things that I found might be interesting, have some interesting in-between states, or, you know, have some other things, like my other idea is essentially to try to find kind of chains. So if you start off, right now we have a bunch of stuff here. And so when I was doing like the normal thing for getting like happiness, one of the things that's going on there is I have a 9 element chain to get there. Start off going straight to volcano, and then or so is maybe water, and then fire, and then island, and then dust. Now, you actually don't need that intermediate step. You can actually do dust to dust to get sand. So that's a little bit faster. It's 7 steps rather than 9. I do the volcano and island step in the video to kind of smooth out the run. And I also need the island later on. And I also do like volcano for sushi rather than I actually do fire with fish for sushi as well, because I have it at that point, and fire and sushi just kind of feels a little wrong. But anyways, but kind of one of the things I'm interested in is what can you do with a straight run where you're not, so like as an example, in the run we start off with wind and earth to get, or we can start with wind and earth to get dust. We can add dust to get sand, we can add earth to get desert, but then to get Mars I need to throw earth in and dust and to get planet. And so now I have 2 elements on the page. And so one of the things I was looking at and thinking about, might be interesting would be to try to see what we can do with this a single chain, right? Where we never have more than 1 element on the page. Or just adding 1 thing at a time to the chain. Because that's I think how most people end up playing this a lot is, you end up on this like long, this kind of long stream of consciousness chain of I'm going to add this and then add that and then add this. And you end up in like very strange places sometimes. I mentioned in one of the comments that the first time I found human, I cured a zombie, which is a very Minecraft thing to do. I'm kind of, I'm slightly proud of that. But, 2 of the things I discovered before humans were literally Captain Space Dracula and Mummy on the Orient Express. So you end up getting in these weird rabbit holes at the start, and then you fail to go back and like retrench and check your basic elementals. And there's a problem here because a lot of the way this kind of ends up working is that if you have 2 kind of related things and you combine them, they tend to become a more specific thing rather than a more general thing. So if you have 2 people and you try to combine them, they'll try to figure out some way to merge those 2 people together. They won't try to abstract and say, oh, these are like 2 people, and give you human back. They'll create some occasionally eldritch abomination in the process. But usually you don't go backwards in specificity, and so then if you don't kind of work backwards and go back to the basics and build up from there, some of the basic things are hard to find if you don't do that. So, but that's kind of an idea for this. I think I actually have a viewer, which is new for me, which is why I don't have chat set up on the screen. Sorry about that. Well, I did have a viewer. Oops, did I scare the person off? Sorry. Anyways, let me just put a message there. So, all right, well, now that I actually don't appear to have any viewers, this is easier because I'm used to this. At this point, I'm used to spending 2 hours talking to myself on these streams. It's usually Minecraft. Okay, so I'm gonna go through my notes and see if I have anything. The other thing I kind of want to do is just put a bunch of stuff on stream, or actually kind of record this locally as well. I kind of want to have a bunch of stuff so I can be able to refer to it later if I need to. Let's see, do I want to build here or want to build later? And then most of the stuff was pretty early. And that was the old happiness chain. Oh yeah, that's a couple of good things. So one of the things that's kind of nice to have is adjectives, because adjectives generally combine in interesting ways with other stuff. Typically, sometimes an adjective will be far too tied to some specific other thing, and so you end up with the wrong. Well, you end up with the same thing over and over again. But one of the things you can do is if you combine money with YouTube, you get ads, and then if you combine ads with family, you get dysfunctional. And dysfunctional comes, essentially combines with lots of interesting ways with other stuff. So one of alternative ways to get to whole life is if you combine virtual VTuber with nuclear power, you get Amelia Watson. And then if you combine that with dysfunctional, you get whole life, which is, honestly kind of entertaining. But basically, Amelia Watson is the most functional member of Whole Live, would be the implication there, which is fun. Also, if you combine Amelia Watson with water, you get Amelia Wetson, and Amelia Wetson has a interesting property that she's strong against PewDiePie. If you've played around with YouTube a lot, see, that one actually gives you something, but like most of YouTube, let's see, like Rover really has got the Mars Association, but as YouTuber, let's see, YouTuber is like strongly dominated by PewDiePie, and then PewDiePie is like, just anything plus PewDiePie tends to be PewDiePie or Pewdie something. Let's see, this one actually, so Amelia is actually strong against several variations of PewDiePie, which is, again, kind of interesting, but not really. Although somebody was working on that, so just kind of drop that in there in case somebody shows up from that fandom. What else do we have here? So we'll just run dysfunctional around a bit. Kind of so dysfunctional water is wine. Let's see, dysfunctional fire is fun, which is interesting. That's one thing I'll have to put in my back pocket because that's interesting. It could be fun to have in a build. When is hurricane, which is kind of blah. Earth is moon, which is just functional like a swamp. There are ways to get swamp. That's not really terribly interesting. I think it's still this lava. No, just FunCon, which is sometimes these can be interesting to play around with and see what comes up. Just but a lot of times they're just not particularly interesting. Dysfunctional lands, Gilligan's Island. It's kind of fun to combine with other things sometimes. Dysfunctional dustbin. I think there are other ways to get dustbin that are a little bit. It's kind of the trick here is in between. There's it's a matter kind of how interesting the combination is. There's things that are just very basic, and then things that are very unexpected. And I think kind of for the videos I want to make, the ones in between, like either one of those is kind of what I want. I either want it to be like very obvious or like what. The other things that are nice are things where you seem to make giant skips. So like family and engineer to get nuclear family is quite nice in that regard. Dysfunctional Santa sandwich is also kind of a fun thing. Oh yeah, dysfunctional desert is dessert, which I like. That's definitely going to end up in in a build at some point if we do the interesting builds. Dysfunctional Planets Earth is like, that's a streamer thing. People find out streaming have good reactions. That's fun. I have bad reactions, so. Then like the other thing, dysfunctional returns family a lot. So. It's like that's Steam basically wanting to make train for lots of things, and it's just, pulling dysfunctional along for the ride. Reality is kind of fun. You get Disengineer. That might be a thing. I've never actually heard of that. All right, Simpsons, and that's actually kind of a pun, which I like, but. We're coming back to there, and then Swamp Thing. Anyways. So sometimes it's fun sometimes just to go through and try with lots of things. Oh yeah, me. You combine me with me, you get, let's see, how do we get you? Is it me with fire? Me fire, burn. Me water, wet. Me wind, kite. Oh yeah, kite. It's fun. Me earth, dirt. Castaway. That's not very interesting. And lots of ways to get Oasis. Boring. Although I could actually, so the Earth is actually kind of interesting for the chain. So I'll keep that in the back of my mind for that. What was the thing? It was kite and bikini. What? Something, was it kite and waifu? It was something strange. No, that was Yandere is common. Anyways. What else is interesting? Oh, I did write that down. Okay, so I need to get council. That was a crazy way to get things. Let's clear that out. All right. So I need to get to myth. I have some notes from when I was doing stuff earlier. I do have my Fox notes. Oh, okay, that was it. Then we need Kite and Island, that's why. Alright, so you combine bikini and happiness. He also, so you know what's bikini, or is it? What? What happened there? I have this in my listing as not doing beach. I must have. Canyon Wind. Yeah, there we go. That's what I forgot. That's amusing. Alright, and then we need Kite Island to get Bird. Alright. And then we get Kiara from that, so that's nice. I've not yet found Takanashi Kiara. I think KFP with this, or was it? Or redo with Bird. Thanks for that. Is it Earth? I think it was Earth. Nope. Anyways. It's just KF, or it's just Whole Life again. I think it's Whole Life again. Yeah, there we go, KFP. So that's a thing. Let's see. Let me get some coffee. I think coffee is something we'll probably want eventually at some point. So, baby, child, engineer becomes programmer, and then add water to get coffee. Let's see, and then if instead of giving them water, you give them sushi, you get code. Although, let's see if we give them coffee, because yeah, accurate. That is indeed how software works. It's either coffee or soda. Okay. Alright. Was it? No, Arch Life is Alien. It was. Alright, love. There. And then the dominant force in Whole Life is Gargura, so you add, well, most things. Let's get a few more. Come on. You know better than this. Let's see, what else was there? Yen. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, a lot of things resolve to Gura from Whole Life, just particularly things that should go to other members, but it's just what it is for that. But the most Gura thing that I found is combining Gura with Venus. Anyways. And I'll put that in a video if I end up doing that kind of thing, but probably not. Alright, and then Gura, let's see, I think it's VTuber. If you throw there in that, you actually get Gargura, so that's, you know, one myth member down. I think, see, Fire works out to Mori, so, of course, let's see, before we had, actually we just pull her out because Amelia, and then Ina, I had a lead on, but I don't think I wrote down the notes how to get there. I think it may have been one of those spamming a crap ton of things together to find that. So I think she just kind of shows up randomly. Remember anything that seemed like it actually made sense. Did you get just Ina? I think this is, yeah, nothing. Anyways. But yeah, we need, let's see. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do in the last video was at the end I combined YouTube with love to get subscribed. Real quick, I kind of wanted at the very end just to throw. Actually, was it? Okay, never mind. His whole life was. Is it a whole VTuber? Interesting. Now I can't remember what it was. Ooh, awesome. That was gonna be nice. Anyways, something gives me Subaru. I can't remember what it was. That's not my notes, which is, you know, probably the reason why I'm playing around on the, doing this on stream. Nothing else, because I can actually go back and see what's going on. Okay. Alright. Let's do awesome for a while. See what pops up. It's not interesting. Not interesting. Not particularly interesting. Oops. Hawaii is pretty common for Island. Unicorn's pretty easy to find. Sandcastle. Wars, yes. Wars and wars pretty common. Because of course, let's see. I'm trying to remember. I think this doesn't. Yeah. There we go. Full name. Sweet. All these things don't really do you give much. That. Yeah, whatever. The emotions are good. Okay. I'm sure someone's already found Phasmophobia if it's in the game, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to find, I think. So maybe not. Ooh, fewer fears. That's nice. Nah, cool, can break it. There we go. That's the EA response I want. And I'll have to see if I can track down Gura again. One of the combinations you end up with the same repeating pattern and just Gura. That's always fun. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna fight. Well, yeah. Read it, I'm pretty sure. That's not very interesting right now. Alright, what else are we going to try? What's for... energy is kind of... shows up a bit, so... nuclear power, where's nuclear power? I think it's nuclear family and steam. That's the power plant. Power and steam that gives you energy, and then... family energy, nuclear energy. That was it. Okay, and then with energy... we've got GBO, and then with Life for Anime, you get actual more correct Umachi of that, and then you throw Viral on there, and you get the full series name, which is nice. The problem is, I think this is too long. So at a certain point, these things get too long and they don't combine anymore. So, like, if you notice, it immediately says no. That's because this is too long for it to process. Anyways, alright, so I think at this point, I don't really have enough interesting things to go with for another video. Just don't feel particularly fun with the videos. I kind of want to have a situation where everything kind of works so that you end up with at the end with a decent amount of stuff that interplays with each other kind of in interesting ways, you know. So if you kind of go with a straight, you know, one chain down one rabbit hole, you end up with a bunch of things that combine to similar things. You kind of dead ends, and you can't, you know, break free until you go back to the earlier stuff. But Dust, you know, Dust ends up, you know, having interesting properties for lots of things. So dust is actually a really nice thing to have early on. Let's see. Yeah, there's one. So we should do. That should give us things. We get mermaid, so it's like. Okay. So is there anything else I want to drop in here real quick before I start the new training? I think just go with. Let's see if we can I get a whole lot of English again. I actually managed to capture that. Oh yeah, that's. Whole live and whole VTuber to get whole live English. And then that. Let's see. Do that. Yeah, let's do that. So, quick way to get America, island plus islands, continent, and then follow it in continent is America. Let's see. I guess Mars. No. See, the other thing was, what was it? The odd combination I was using before was the surfing one, right? All right, so if you go with right, water and wind, you get waves. Waves and island, you discover surfing, surf. And surf and wind gets you surfing. And then plant and fire is when I get it sun. Sun surfing gets you sunburn. And then if you have, see, kite and sunburn, you get red. And Red America is Russia. Let's see, faster ways to get to Russia, but it works. All right, and the other chain, this might be interesting to do. Russian money gets you oligarch. Oligarch plus island gets you tax haven. And tax haven plus whole life gets you Singapore. And then Singapore plus Russia gets you Russia. Whatever. Yeah. And then you throw that back into whole life again. Right. My notes are bad then. Is it English? Hello, Lucia. I was getting whole ID at some point earlier. So, to figure out how I managed to pull that off. Yeah. Might have actually had a spelling variation of whole alive. Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh, VShojo. This is the first time I found that. Alright. That will be... Let's take advantage of that. Let's see if we can find anything interesting here. The main one being that I'm not the first person. So, probably if anything interesting or simple is here, it'll already have been taken off a lot of Pog. Dusty Puff. Interesting. Standing on there. Still. Okay, yeah, Iron Mouse. I've found it before. And one of the limitations of this is because it's AI based, is that you're basically only going to get what's I'm guessing this is actually hitting OpenAI and like ChatGPT in the background. Oh, okay. And so basically the limitation is you're only going to get responses that are within the time frame of the data of the Weave, I think. That the training site goes back to. So very recent things aren't going to be there. Have like pretty much no hope of getting Advent, a whole life Advent out of this. But most of Council has been found at this point. And some of ID. And there's also like the English language bias with the data set. So, you know, it's all mousy. Some basic stuff. I mean, mousy dominates VShojo like Gura dominates Hololive. Perhaps even more so. I don't have any particular notion that I'm going to be able to find Henya, but let's go ahead and go down some of that chain. Let's see, how do I get more of that? Plato, Aristotle. There we go. I don't have 69. Let's see. How did I get Genius before? I don't know, just throw some of these out here. Ahem. Ahem. Huh. That could be interesting. Probably not though. Probably just all goes back to Iron Mouse or doesn't do anything at all. That's not even a thing. That's a roundabout way of getting Twitch. Alright, why did we get Pog so early? Ooh, Iron Mouse. Interesting. That's fun. Ooh, got Zen. Not even the first discovery. Wow, someone's already been here. Props. Yeah, I don't know why. Hmm. Yeah, it's mostly just mousy. But anyway, we got Zen, so that's nice. Which means there's a good chance other things or other Ishida members are around. I'll probably stop on this for a moment. Actually, let's do some. See if Zen gets me anybody else. Normally, how this stuff works, so you don't get a lot of extra. You normally don't get sideways movements, but occasionally you do. Occasionally, you'll end up like mixing two things together and get a very unexpected sideways motion. Zen is actually nice. It's not particularly interesting. You can iron lots of other ways. Yeah. Okay. Did I do cat already? I don't think that I did. Did I? Probably not. All right. Let's do the second part of that. Feeling was streaming this earlier today, so I'd be remiss if I didn't at least make a pass at trying to get. That makes sense. Cat with mouse, iron cat. been stalking people playing this game on anyone I can see on Twitch or YouTube, and been looking in the comments. That's interesting. All right. Let's see. Let's escalate a bit. Still on your mouse. Yeah. All right. Let's see. There's anything else that looks interesting? And likely actually produce good results, or if there's going to be throwing stuff at random out there. All right. I think we'll keep that in my back pocket. One thing. That's a very good result. And which I need to include, add that to. Right. Happiness. Did I do happiness? Oh, I should do the PewDiePie check. Dysfunctional. That will cause problems. Thanks to be a bit for this. I should not play in fandoms I'm not super familiar with, because I can't tell if that's a thing. So it's interesting. You did that, okay. I'll put that aside for a while. And so the good news is that this is, we'll have the VOD, so I'll be able to see how it got there if I want to go and try to hit that again. The bad news is that I kind of want to reset and go and do chains and see if I can find interesting one chains, because this is just what everyone does. Alright, I think I have DVR enabled so you can go back and see. I can actually go back and see if I really want to reset, but that's a start. Although, let's see. Try anything else right now. I should try to make it go with that. Things I want. This is why I'm probably reason why I like to reset sometimes. Is just if I'm going and doing relatively tight things. Interesting. I mean, I've only been out in this instance for like an hour now. I've already got a huge get north. Can I get north? East, west, west. I think it was actually good witches of the north and south, if I remember correctly. So that's not quite all right. And that's not even the first discovery. Okay, I must know. Story can be interesting places. It's not getting anywhere. All right. Let's see. Let's try to throw this on the knowledge side and see if we get anything. Wisdom. Yes, sorry for the people who want me to make 69 with love. We're on a different path at the moment. Let's see. Oh, let's try. And let's see. Is it dysfunctional, baby? No. Let's see, I don't think I need anything from here. And that chain. That was interesting. Where was that? See, I think this is safe. I think waifu is not safe. Scientist is what I want. There we go. Seashell. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kenya's probably, well, do I dare? I think I have to at this point. Which one was that? Weeks of the day I had, let's see, I think for that, I mean days of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's see, I think it was, so, fire and plant with sun, I think sunset, and then I think with sunset, is where you could end up with, week, days of the week, or the week if you started, yeah. Sorry, so you get day, and I think from here is where you have the there we go. We got week and grr. So we have some stuff there. Let's see, week. I think it's 1 week you started getting stuff. I need to get back to Henya, but. I'll also try a day. But yeah, like a lot of it's just basically find something that's close and then throw whatever you can at it. Actually, well, okay. I have Bible, which I can probably get Sunday from, but it's kind of a long chain to get to Bible, I think, from the beginning, at least what I've followed. Yeah, so we get Sunday. I think from there... weekend, holiday. Sometimes you get a nice chain. Let's see if we try Sunday and day. No, that's not helping it. Okay. Yeah, at this point, yeah, it's pretty much just trying to get things put together in a way that gives you what you want. A lot of times, stuff like, days of the week or numbers, you can get a sequence going. Ooh, that's timely. I'm pretty sure I got Wednesday at some point. Unfortunately, I don't remember how. That's the thing with this is... on the one hand, it's, if you just don't clear your browser history or the cookies and local storage for this, you can keep all your stuff. But once you try to help someone else, it's like, oh, wait, how did I do that? I don't remember. But so I think what I did was when I got down to week, I was able to combine stuff and get Sunday. So let's not too interesting. I think at this point we'll probably just have to go and run a week against a bunch of different things. But if you just need Sunday, let's go and run Sunday against a few of the basics just to see if we can get a chain going. If we can get Monday, there's a good chance Sunday Monday is going to give us Tuesday. Sabbath, yeah. Dust and Dusty is a pretty common thing for Dust. Interesting. Let's see. Planets, possibly. I think the problem we're going to have is that Sunday is going to be too tightly associated with Sunday activities. Anyways, let's see. For Odin, no, I don't on offhand. Probably start. What do I have now? Or just look at Europe, and then I think I have ice. And then maybe I try energy. Get lightning, and then let's see. Thor. Well, actually, that's a good thought, though, for days of the week. It's worth a shot to get Thor's Day. All right. Anyways, we had Iceland from before, and then let's see. Remember, so at this point, I'm trying to get Zeus. I think that was maybe it was human lightning. Yeah, okay. All right, otherwise, what do we have to go on as probables? Actually, let's try family. That might work. Get thunder, that's not very helpful. Nuclear family. Nope. All right. Let's see. Mythology. What Odin gave up one eye. Let's see. Yggdrasil. Maybe we can try throwing tree at Thor. Let's see. Here's Ragnarok, which I don't have. Let's see. The other thing we're going to try is see if we can get father out of this. Remember. I have king and queen. Let's try king. Wrong mythology. Don't combine the two. Come on. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, that's the general direction. So, what was it? Island. Yeah, interesting. Use that later. But yeah, I think the other thing to try would be see if we can find familial relationships. So father, son might be useful for that. Right, I'm just going back to Thor. Yeah, it really wants thunder. Yeah, otherwise... Otherwise, playing with Iceland. Which is, you know... Yeah, it wants to do Thor. Yeah, and sometimes it gets kind of stuck on some things. I know that's an actual name of a volcano. I'm just not even going to try. Greenland, help. That's not quite what I had in mind. Alright. There we go. Odin. So Viking plus King, which is, I think Canute would be better here, but close enough. And then Viking was what? It was Wooden Sandal? Really? Okay. Island. You can DVR mode if you want to really find that. Greenland. Didn't get there. Anyways. Yes, this is why I am recording this. So I can go back and check the video to see how that got there. But anyways, yeah. Viking plus King. You have to get to King. King is... I do have that. So I think I have some notes for me. Maybe we had to get Europe. All right. So if you combine fish with engineer, you get Aquaman, and Aquaman plus Earth gets you King for some reason. So that's the quick way to get to King. And then fish, of course, is like life and water, water and human. Mr. Limpet, I guess. Anyways. Then Europe. Europe is island plus island. Get continent. I think there's. Let's see. And there's a few things to do here. Pelago's not one of them. So you got Eurasia at some point. I can't remember how that worked. Let's see. Alright, yeah, I don't have that in my notes, but I got it at some point, so. It's in the VOD, if nothing else. Alright, so let's try to get back to getting... Wednesday, so there you go. A week plus Odin. Just out of curiosity, did you know that was going to work? Assuming you're still there. Let's see, do we need a... We have Wednesday and we have Thursday. Next is Friday. It's weekend. Does Sunday get us anywhere? Got most of the stuff going. Nothing. Yeah, I think we probably need some different stuff to go to the rest of it. Let's try to get the moon. A few other ways to get moon. I think this is pretty fast. Let's see, wait, no, that's not it. There we go. Nope, we got month, which makes sense. What else was there? No, there was, that wasn't moon, that was... let's try to get Saturn. Let's try to get Saturn. Saturn again. My note says that is lazy, which is human and YouTube. Let's see, no, it was human, YouTube and curiosity. Procrastination. Lazy Saturday, there we go. Alright, I think for the rest of the days of the week we're going to have some exploring. But thanks for the question, that was interesting. I don't have any place to go for the rest of the days of the week at this point, so... Let's see, I also want to try... Hmm. And of course, if you manage to get that without human, then it's another way of doing that. Let's see. And that we'll put aside for the moment. Those were sloth. See, I don't know any sloth VTubers, so we'll put that aside. Oh yeah, Dream's kind of fun. Okay, let's get back to VShojo. Oh, it's probably a Friday thing more than a VShojo thing. Nope, it doesn't know. It doesn't know. Let's see, that is, it should be in the VOD for how I got to Europe, but let's back up into the history and see if we can suss it out from where it is. Oh yeah, I was deep in VShojo nonsense, so it's probably not a good path for this. Let's try to work it out. Let's see, and remember. Yeah, Earth. So remember continent, and then from continent you could get to Eurasia pretty easily, if I remember correctly. Just remember offhand how that worked. Let's see, was it? There we go. So that's one way. Continent plus engineer, and then continents plus bridge. Continent being island plus island. Island being volcano lake, and then lake being water and water. Engineer being steam and human. And then human being earth and wind to get dust, dust and dust to get sand, sand and earth to get desert, desert and planet to get Mars, Mars and earth to get life, earth and then earth or dust to get human. So an engineer, and then in that path, an island to get continent, engineer and continent to get bridge, and then bridge and continent to get Europe. Now I have to wonder, just combine Europe and Asia. Yeah. I could have sworn it was Asia and Asia. That there's another way to get, it was basically like Europe, Eurasia, and then you split to Europe with something. But anyways, and then euros and dollars and yen. If you want local currencies. And there's a nice little chain there. One of these gave the inappropriate answer. dangerous territory here. Very dangerous. Okay, I did not expect cosplay and love handle to get me fat man. That makes sense, but that's not what I'm looking for. Nope. All right. Yeah, I've actually got, so I've got, already I've got Amelia, Callie, and Gura. And I know if I poke around, you get Ina pretty easily, and then with Bird you get Kiara. But and KFP as well if you mix Kiara back with Hololive. But I haven't been able to progress beyond that at this point, for Myth at least. There's also Ina. I found Ina Niece at one point and haven't been able to reproduce it since. Well, it's not this one. Let's see, on Council, I have notes for Bay, and then Iris, then Mume. I'll just get Mume, like Mume and Crony. I've not found Fauna. At one point I was trying to find Ceres, which is also the name of a dwarf planet. It's actually a Pluto, so I won't be able to get dwarf from that. Yep. What even is that? Yeah, that's not what I want. I kind of don't feel like doing that right now. Sorry. See. Let's see if we can get. Alright, try to rebuild the rest of the EN stuff. Need to get Myth again. Yeah, I found quite a few of them on my own. I think I actually have the first discovery on Flare on a different browser. Has anyone found fauna? Just out of curiosity, if you're there. So Emerald roommate in response to what? Do we have home? Can I get Lieben? Emotions are good. What was that? Oh yeah, Earth and Human. Not quite what I want. Where was Earth? But there we go. No, that's not what I want. I want crazy. I want Looney Tunes. I want Looney Bin. Yeah, my notes for council are. I need to get Mythcraft. So I need to get Myth. Let's try Steampunk. Let's try Steampunk. Steam Planet, was it? Yeah, Steam Planet. Alright, well, let's get Iris. Let's see, Iris. Nope, okay. He's not gonna give me anything. It's at least gets me stuff. I don't expect anything from this, but even going to try. Okay, I think there is. Is there a better way to find that? Can I get there from here? No. Alright, put that aside. So my notes, the misspelling of Russia is Russia. Got me Holo ID. I need to get to myth. Well, go ahead and post stuff. I don't care. I have absurd things going on in other browsers, so this is just what's kind of documented by a stream because I'm too lazy to write stuff down. All right. Thank you. Yeah, that was the easier way of doing it. At some point I had gotten myth. Yeah, there's always lots of ways of getting things. Let's see, is I know better than that. Combination for that. Yeah, you can actually get Munahoshinova. I just don't remember. Do I have a note for that? No, I was throwing stuff around too quick. All right. Oh. And as a note, is the thread infested by unicorns? Leave that there. else was there? Mm-hmm. Okay, where's that? Is it gonna give me where I want to go? Doesn't look like it. Where's the other one? Hmm. Nope. It's... There we go. This is not the first time I found that. The first discoveries were kind of bugged. There we go. Got that going. Mm. That doesn't work. Hmm. Desert. Let's get out of the way. All right. I remember this not being very productive, but let's see. I pick that down. Oh yeah, ID. Let's see. What was the one? Anyways. can't remember that now. There we go. Actually, that might just work. But yeah, this is the more amusing way. Hololive English confirmed. Infinite Craft says so. It must be true. Nico, Hololive Japan. No, Hololive English. Yeah, I already have yen. I already have time. Can also get hologram by Holo plus Holo. Ghost is also Earth or Wind plus Human. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Nice, thank you. Let's see, do I have that here? that a bit more later. Alright, it's getting kind of late, so I'll probably need to wrap this stream up pretty soon. Let's see what else. I guess it's just amusing. I don't want to record it here. Can I get this? Let's see. Nice. Sure. Again. got 2 and 3. Kept getting Fallout 4. This though. Smoke. Sure. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I got. Did I not write that down? Yeah, I gotta Caillou through a different method. I think it may have been ID, but maybe it was Mythcraft. Or something stupid though. Wasn't Sybil's cat. That would have been too easy. not write that down. I did not write that down. I'm disappointed in myself. Oh well, I was probably being crazy though. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yeah, I think I got a Caillou at some point, but like I said, I didn't write down the recipe for that, so I must have. It was something kind of crazy. But like I said, the good news is that this stream is basically built off of my first couple of videos, so it's going to be horribly tedious, but you can go through the VOD to find anything that was done here, so that's kind of nice. But what was the thing? No, Now it's gonna bother me. I really need to log off pretty soon. Let's see. Other way. This is not very productive. Last I tried, but alright, let's go looking for emotions and see if we can find. Sure. Yeah, it's better. she's gonna be so mad if this works. Whew, safe for another day. Alright. Put that aside for later. Probably not gonna get anywhere, but you never know. Did that. What else can we do? Sure. Yeah, that is what hedgehogs need. Get them therapy and then let them go fast. Let's see, what else was there? Mhm. I can try that. And I went from there. It's good to see. Okay, good. Maybe. It's always the question whenever you have something kind of odd that's like, okay, am I the first person to discover this? And which is more concerning? That this is been discovered or that's not been discovered? Luna? Okay, but how did I get that before? There we go. So let me. There we go. Okay, put that to start. I'm gonna try to see if we can get crazy knocked off this. Or get the Kelly, I should say, knocked off. Good. Nice. All right. So yeah, I just for the record, I think we'll go ahead and do that. Should have dust up here. Let's do that real quick. And then we have wish. That's a nice way to get there. And that is a very interesting connection. Alright, what's the other thing that came up? Alright, it is late and I am tired. I have work tomorrow and probably actually things I should be doing tonight too. Well, thanks for hanging out. It's fun to actually have chat for once. I'll probably be back to Minecraft streams no one watches pretty soon. Since this is probably going to hold for much longer in terms of people's interests, but it's fun while it lasts. Thanks for watching. Hopefully somebody besides me has some use of this VOD to find recipes. In any case, I'll probably go back and pull a few things. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. This has been Barbie Next 19, and I will see you next time.